Hello everyone, now I'm here with my next video of nested loop, and here I want to consider few patterns. And I told you earlier also in my previous videos that what is nested loop. Again I'm telling you, when loops we are having within a loop, then it is said to be a nested loop. Any loop inside any loop is said to be nested loop. And nested for means for inside of for, that is nested for. First of all, outer loop, then inner loop, and then the closing of outer loop. You all have to keep few thing in your mind, that how loops works. The working of loops should be clear first. Before creation of patterns, you have to keep in mind the working of nested loop. Means first of all the initialization will work, then condition, then the body part will be executed, and then the increment or decrement part will be executed. All these things I already informed you in my previous videos, and now I'm moving further with the patterns. I'm having a pattern like this, but one thing what we have to do, we have to create one strategy how we are going to have this pattern. In previous video I'd already created the pattern in this format. Now I'd added this one also. How we are going to have this pattern? First of all, strategy will work. Strategy means how we are having a pattern, some sort of algorithm we have to create. Means before appearing for any of the problem, we have to some solution, we have to create some solution for that. How we are having a pattern. Now every pattern have some rows and some columns. You have to think about it. Rows and columns. Rows, in this way we are having our rows. See, we are having our 5 rows. Means the counting we are having 1 2 3 4 5. Means I am picking my I from here only. I denotes row, and my J is going to denote my column. Of these kind of numbers I'm using J. Any of the variable you can take. It is not compulsory that I and J should be there. I'm just taking I for rows and J for column. It is in my habit only. And one more thing you have to keep in mind, before putting these values we are having our spaces here. Means some sort of counting should be there for spaces. Means first thing what we have to do, space is our first thing. Then our second part is the numbers. And then again we are having our third part is third sort of number. In our rows we are having 3 things. Means for one row we are having our for loop. For this we are having one for loop. For this we are having one for loop. And for this we are having one for loop. This is the strategy actually. Means 4 nested for loops we are having. 1 outer and 3 inner for we are having. Now some sort of counting we have to take. How we have to work? In counting we have to create 4 spaces. Means first time we want 4 spaces, then 3, then 2, then 1, then 0. 4 3 2 1 0 spaces we want. Some counting we required. Now see what we have to do exactly. We have to count our spaces. Spaces were 4 boxes. See, then we have 3 boxes, then 2 boxes, then 1 box, then 0 box. Means 4 3 2 1 and 0 spaces. Counting of spaces in this manner: 4 3 2 1 0. And the numbering we have to create. Means first box, then say 2, then 3 box, then 4 box, then 5 box. In and the counting should be, means my I is for rows and rows is from 1 to 5. Clear version is there, 1 to 5. Just don't think anything, just you have to see where you have where actually you are having the numbers, changed numbers from top to bottom. Just try to find it out the changes, and that changes is your row, means I. Our I is fixed. What I'm trying to fix, my outer for is I for rows. The counting will be 1 to 5. And then what I have to fix now, one more for I want for spaces. Spaces want to move from 4 to 0. And then again one more numbers I want. Number will move from 1 to I. I is 1 2 3 4 5. See, 1 2 3 4 5. That's why my numbers move from 1 to I. And then what about the another one? What about the another one? See how you are going to think about all these things, how it is going to display this. Try to create some link with the previous one. We are having this pattern with us. We have to create this pattern. How we are going to link this thing with this thing? And how we are having 1 with 2, 2 with 3, 3 with 4, and 4 with 5. How? Just keep thing in your mind. 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 2, 4 minus 1 is 3, 5 minus 1 is 4. Again I am telling you, 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 minus 1 is 2, 4 minus 1 is 3, 5 minus 1 is 4. Exactly if I am taking I minus 1 till 1. Then I am having my loop of this pattern. Whatever value I am having, this value is just minus 1 of a given value. If I am having 1 here, then this part is 0. If I am having 2, then this part is 1. If I am having 3, then this part is 2. If I am having 4, then this part is 3. If I am having 5, then this part is 4. Exactly minus 1. In this way you have to find it out, what is the link between the first part and the second part, how you are going to create the patterns. Now see the logic I am creating in front of you for the given pattern. First of all, I told you I is for row 1 to 5 clear version. Then 1 to 4. 4 spaces I want, 1 1 space 4 times. Then 2 to 4 3 times, 3 to 4 2 times, 4 to 4 1 time. Spaces we are having, and then half triangle I am going to create in this way, starting from 1 ending on 1 2 3 4 5. See, starting from 1 ending on I. In the half pattern I have to create. Now see the logic of half pattern, starting from I minus 1. I told you I minus 1 end on 1, always end on 1. Minus minus, after 2 we are having 1, that's why minus minus. Here we are having increment, and here we are having decrement. See, here we are having decrements, that's why we are decreasing it one by one. Here we are increasing it one by one. Here we are having logic of space. And then what we require, we have to change whatever we are doing. First of all, displaying the numbers, then we will change our line. Spaces, then numbers, then again numbers. Again we are having next line. whatever we are doing is displayed here with the next line. In this way you are having your patterns. See the next one. If just a reverse of a previous pattern, what we have to do? The clear version, again, what we have to find? I means row. I am taking I for row. See clear version 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just try to find it out. Row is, we are having counting of rows, that is 5. Where we are having counting of 5 times. Here only. This is a clear version of I. Then one thing, one loop for space, another loop for number, again another loop for number. These spaces we doesn't require. Actually in monitor we are having so many space. These space doesn't matter. What matter? The previous one matters. The starting is spaces, that's why we want a counting of spaces. And then we have numbers, and then we have again numbers. What we have to do? First of all, we have to keep this part in our mind, and we have to create logic for this part. In my previous video I told you about this logic, and now I'm going to tell you about this part. But see, the counting should be, this counting of spaces should be first of all 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. First of all, nothing we have to keep here as space, then 1 space, then 2 spaces, then 3 spaces, and then 4 spaces. And then we have our numbers. See what I'm telling you? But the counting of number always starts from 1 and on I. Means if I'm taking J for the numbers, J will start from 1 and on I. And what about this? I told you previously, if I'm having 5 then it is 4. If I'm having 4 it is 3. If I'm having 3 it is 2. And if I'm having 2 it is 1. And if I'm having 1 means 0. Next one is 0, means just minus 1 of this value. Means I minus 1. The starting position is I minus 1. And we are ending on 1. See, these things you have to keep in mind, and you are having your pattern with in front of you. You're not supposed to have any of the problem with the pattern. See, the solution is always in front of us. We have to just find it out where it is. See, first for is going to display count. It is going to count rows, and then we are having the next loop for spaces, and then next loop for numbers, and then next loop for the next part, and then we have to change our line. Same thing previously I told you, the counting, always try to drag in it. First of all, see, it provides you 0, then it provides you 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. I told you the counting of spaces I want in this manner only. That's why I had written this. You can put any of the values, but the counting always comes in this way only. You can put any of the variable. I'm trying just to keep things related with I. That's why I'm writing I here also, here also. I'm just trying to relate things with rows. I don't want to create more variables. I just want to create a limited amount of variables. That's why I'm relating each and everything with each other. You can have your variables, you can have your counting also, but just keep things in mind what I'm telling you about spaces. Just few spaces we required, one spaces, and then this part I told you, starting from 1 end on I, starting from 1 end on I, just increasing order 1 2 3 4 5. Then this part I told you, starting from I minus 1. See you that values what we are having here 4 3 2 1, that is I minus 1. See, I'm writing I minus 1. One thing you have to keep in mind, end on 1. That's why end on 1. In decreasing order, 4 3 2 1. In decreasing order, we will display our M with the space, and then we are changing our line. Now see what happened. Now we are having a pattern in this way. I'm combining two patterns together. Now what will happen? Some sort of change is there, that this now this line is common for both of the thing. Previously I had created the pattern in this way. After that I had created pattern in this way, and the third pattern I had combined together. And what we have to keep in our mind, that's why I'm telling you pattern in half parts, so that you can have some sort of mind that pattern is not the biggest thing, but the strategy matters. How we are having our pattern, how we are having our logics, and how we will create it. Always pattern works in half part. This thing you have to keep in mind, means half of the pattern you have to create, then again the half pattern you have to create. Now what we have to do, the logic. Now we are having so many loops. Previously I told you in this way. Now see, if I'm creating half part, one for outer, one for this, one for this, and one for this, means one for outer, two for spaces, then 3, then 4, so many for loops we required. Then again the half part, fifth for loop, and then sixth one, then seventh one required, then eighth one required. Means 8 for loop we require. I told you 8 for loops we require. Half part we are having here, half part we are having here, 1 to 5, then logic of spaces, then logic of numbers, then again logic of numbers. Whatever I told you previously, the same thing I had written here, but one thing is changed, that is previously we are having this pattern with us. Now I'm trying to have pattern in this way, means one loop of I vary from 1 to 5, next loop of I vary from 4 to 1, not 5 to 1, it vary from 4 to 1. Then the logic of spaces differ. See, previously I told you, if I'm having pattern in this way, previously 0 spaces, then 1, then 2. But now if the pattern starts from here, we want first thing, that is space. 1 space, then 2 spaces, then 3 spaces, then 4 spaces we want. Now our logic should differ little bit. I vary from 4 to 1, J vary from 1 to I, and the next value always I minus 1 to 1. Now see what differs. Nothing differs. This part is same. The value of next is 4 to 1. Now I want one space from the starting. That's why 4 to 4 I am writing. It provides me one space. Then 4 to 3, it provides me 2 spaces. Then 4 to 2, I am getting 3 spaces. Then 4 to 1, I am getting 4 spaces. In this way, it provides me spaces. And same way 1 to I minus 1 to 1, and the next line. In this way, you can have any of the pattern, whatever you are having in front of you. Just don't think it is the biggest problem in front of you. It is a smaller one. If you split it into parts, you can do any of the pattern. If you can able to split things in parts, you have to keep one thing in your mind, that all these kinds of pattern were not exactly tough. Just what we have to keep in our mind, whatever problem we are having, just keep your problem into smaller parts, split it into smaller parts, and you can handle any of the problems. This is the concept of oops also. Oops always splits problem into a simpler part, and then no problem is bigger for oops concept. The same thing you have to keep in your mind when you are going to see any of the pattern, any of the problem in your life also. Just split it into parts, and you can have solution of everything. Just go for the patterns. If you have any doubt, do consult with me. Otherwise, goodbye and good luck.